Welcome to another edition of Survival Mode, where we give entrepreneurs a step-by-step roadmap to starting their own business. I'm Bert Robinson.
I'm Kevin Beers.
I'm Michael Grant Jr.
You can reach us by email at hello@survivalmode.live or check out our website at www.survivalmode.live. Let's get to it. Welcome back to another edition of Survival Mode. We are ready for step number 3. What is step number 3? It is time to build your business like a boss. That's right. Build your business like a boss. Wait a minute. That means that I'm going to be an employer. An entrepreneur that's going to be an employer. I like the idea. All right, we'll get more into that in just a few minutes. But right now, it is time for a little bit of news you might be able to use. Kevin, I hear there's a surprise on the way.
Well, it's not really a surprise. It's I just enjoyed doing this one because I mostly wrote it. It's inspired by an article I was reading, but it got me thinking. This one is about marketing your business with national holidays. So we talked about this on the show all the time, where you tie your business launch into a holiday if it's possible. But we make the same mistake that everyone else makes, and we only talk about the big holidays like Valentine's Day or Christmas. But did you know that almost every single day of the year is a national something day? For example,
Yes.
Just on February 2nd, which is coming up, it is 4 different national somethings. So it's Groundhog Day, National Girls and Women in Sports Day, Optimist Day, and National Tater Tot Day.
Whoa.
So if one of those 4 tie into your business somehow, you got a marketing opportunity. Perhaps you create some kind of discount or something that coaxes people to come in and take advantage of one of your services or one of your the merchandise that you might sell. Now, February 14th is Valentine's Day, and we all know that. But did you know that February 15th is Singles Awareness Day?
Wow.
So before Valentine's Day, we're advertising to couples, but here's an opportunity to advertise to singles. So just another thing you can tie into. It's also National Gumdrop Day. So if you sell sweets, maybe that's an opportunity for you. So think about that. Do any of those something days tie into your business? Can you find a way to promote the day with your products or services in mind? Now, there's a second angle you can take here. If it doesn't tie in, you can find either a meme or a post or write something on your own about the topic and just post it on your business Facebook or other social media page just to create engagement. Content, basically any content, can promote your business on social media. You want to have interactions with your customers all the time. These national holidays are an easy way to do it. I do know that I believe it's in February sometime is National Dark Chocolate Day. Man, you tie something into that, I'm going to be in your store because I happen to love dark chocolate.
I know. My office is empty of dark chocolate because of you, but that's beside the point. No, that's interesting. I like that. I like the tater tot one there. That, if you got a restaurant with tater tot,
that sounds good.
I can deal with that one. And that is so interesting. And you know what? We're gonna bring that more up in the deep dive a little bit later. Because I like that. That was good art. That was a good article that you made. Okay, Kevin, love it. All right, let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it. All right. We're on step number 3, and we're going to need to talk about the business planning versus a business plan. Business planning versus a business plan. I have adopted the mantra of prepare, plan, and position. And that's part of, what we're doing. Right now, we're preparing. But now the business planning, that's what we have to work on. Would you agree, Michael?
Yes, we're definitely in the planning stage.
We're definitely in that planning stage right now. It's step number 3. The first 2 steps are preparing. This step, we're planning. Now, business planning versus a business plan. Michael, why not do a business plan first?
Well, if you do a business plan first, you may be pulling the cart before the horse.
There you go.
Okay, so when you're establishing a business, a real business,
Mhm.
every business should be structured around a business model. When we're talking about the business planning process, we're talking about the development of the business model itself. And then from that, or in the process of establishing the business model, then you can establish the business plan, which is established for presentational purposes to receive resources and or support, typically.
Okay. All right. So basically, you're saying that we should be continuing the planning stages because while we're planning, we're going to be developing that business model, which in turn will make that a business plan.
You want me to take that? Let me take it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. I was saying, I was just saying that's what we're doing.
Right, right. But I wanted to add to it, but I'll wait because I get too excited sometimes.
You always do. Kevin, you want to add to it?
Y'all excite me.
Well, I was going to talk about the difference between the business plan and the business planning.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the business plan is really a presentational document. So if you're going into a bank, they want to, and you're asking for money, they want to see your business plan. That's the written document. The business planning is actually the building of your business model. So it doesn't have to be all pretty the way your presentational plan must be, but it has to be functional, completely
So
functional.
Great point.
great. And so, well, let me add to that. So the business planning, that's geared to establish your corporate style.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And developing that corporate style, that's detail, and that's going to be your model is going to be well documented. Would you agree, Michael?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because you're going through everything.
Oh, everything?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, everything. Your
That's a
business
lot.
model, and let me say this too. Kevin, he reiterated some great points, but understand this, people. The business model is so huge, you cannot put it all inside of a document. It's, so you pull from your business model to create that business plan because an investor or a bank doesn't want to know every single detail. They want to know the facts and they want to know the projections so that they can get understanding to see if it's going to be well worth their investment or their time.
So let me help everybody. You know, I want to help everybody. I'm going to give you what a business model will equal. Okay, I'm going to give you the sum. Okay, it's going to be structured and it's going to be a systematic execution in providing and offering products and services from an organizational perspective. That's what's going to give you your business model. Now, for some, that might be a little wordy. Okay. And sometimes I can be a little nerdy. Okay. But what happens here is everything that you're developing, everything that you're putting down, all your ideas and how you're going to organize it is part of your business model. Think about that. Agreed, gentlemen?
Agreed.
Okay. All right. Now, listen, you can reach us at our website at www.survivalmode.live or our email. You can email us. We'll all get it at hello@survivalmode.live. That's hello@survivalmode.live. Now, I got a question for you guys. Got a question for you. This vision that you all have that one would have, this makes it so true that it's very important because if you don't have that vision, you're not going to be able to develop that plan that you want to have. Am I correct?
100% correct.
So that's why it goes step by step. So why do most people think about a business plan for presentation? Why do they think that? I mean, give me some of your ideas, because we can't all be positive. We got to think of some of the negatives, so we can help them get out of that. Why do they think they have to have that business plan?
Because that's what they heard somewhere.
Oh,
That's really all it comes down to. I was watching a TV show the other night, and some guy was trying to get money from an investor, and the first thing the investor said was, "Let me see your business plan." So of course we think, well, it goes in line with what I've heard, so therefore it must be true.
Go ahead, Michael.
Awesome point. Let me add to that. Also, people believe that resources determine their success.
Well, I need some money.
Wait,
Michael,
let me
come
finish.
on now.
Thank you for saying that, because I want to dig into this. Most people think they have to have all of the adequate resources in order to be successful, not realizing that if you establish a proper structure and model and plan of action that supports that you can attract and receive the proper resources. So people immediately think, okay, if my business requires $100,000, I need to see if I can get the $100,000 first before I move forward. If I don't get the $100,000 first, I am not going to move forward. And that is the conditioning, as Kevin mentioned, the conditioning as to how people have been thinking and have been taught here in America.
Oh, okay.
Can't speak for
Well,
other places, but I know America.
oh, you know America. Okay. All right. All right. So basically what you're saying, that they need to contact us or go to our website at www.survivalmode.live, or email us at hello@survivalmode.live as well. Now, that's what
Booyah.
we can do. We can take care of that. Now, we're going to come back in just a few minutes, because we have mentioned the word organizational. That's going to come up in just a few minutes. So stay tuned. Kevin?
Okay, I just wanted to add, from the news item at the beginning, I'm putting a link on the website to all the national holidays.
Oh, thank you. Because you know what? I'm not going to
Awesome.
lie. I'm going to use it too. So we will be right back in just a few minutes. More to come.